It is neck week. And the reason I say week is because we're going to have 3 different videos. The first one is going to be on the muscles in the neck and how they affect you and how they're bringing you pain. The second one is going to be on stretches and exercises that you can do at home to reduce your neck pain. The third one is what we can do at Functionally Limitless to reduce your neck pain in our clinic. So the muscles that are affecting the neck. The upper trap starts right behind your skull and goes down to the side of your shoulder, and then your levator scapulae, and that's going to go right under your skull as well and right to the top of your shoulder blade. Now, the reason that these affect you so often is because when they spasm and get tight, they reduce range of motion significantly. They can even make your neck so tight and everything so locked up that you start to feel nerve pain shooting down to your fingers, maybe even a tingling feeling you might have felt before. So you might be thinking to yourself, okay, Brandon, well, that's great. I know why my neck's tight and I know what I'm doing is wrong. And for a lot of you, you probably realize that sitting in a poor posture all day isn't good for your body. It's a pretty common thing that people say. You bring your shoulders back, sit up more straight. Obviously, we know that is better for your neck and better for your body as a whole. But what can you really do and actually do right now to feel a little bit of a difference, reduce tightness in your neck, and fix some of the symptoms that you might be having because of neck pain? So posture is definitely one of the main reasons that people start to develop this neck tightness, this loss of range of motion, and some of these other issues that happen because of cervical spine tightness. So getting down to it, why are you having this tightness in your neck? What is leading to this tightness and this pain that you're having in your neck? Well, a lot of time it has to do with posture, right? So if we're sitting for long periods of time at work, if we're sitting for long periods of time in the car, or wherever we're sitting on the couch, whatever we're doing, maybe it's late at night and we like to watch TV for a couple hours, and we're sitting in a really poor posture where our shoulders are forward and our head is forward. And what it's doing is it is increasing a lot of tightness right here on your neck. It's making the muscles in your neck hold up your spine, hold up your head, and those are just being stretched and tested and tested and tested. And then eventually, after being tested so long, these muscles are going to fatigue. After they fatigue and they can't take anymore, then they're going to spasm. You're going to have this tight feeling in your neck, and then you're going to lose range of motion. After you lose that range of motion, then you might start to feel some of those tension headaches. I'm not one of those people, fortunately, but you might get a migraine if you are susceptible to migraines. And you could even get nerve pain shooting down your arm. Very common symptoms we see with neck tightness is headaches and migraines. And if you're a person that gets regular headaches and migraines, and you've also noticed that you're losing some range of motion in your neck because of tightness, and you can physically feel that tightness in your neck, then when we go over the stretches and exercises and a lot of the information about the cervical spine, you should really pay attention because it really could be life-changing. And for a lot of the patients that we've had that have experienced regular headaches, regular migraines, these stretches, these exercises, and some of the things that we were able to do for them were actually life-changing because they were able to get rid of their migraines, significantly reduce their headaches, and that can make you significantly more productive in your life. So here's your quick tip for today. What you're going to want to do is squeeze your shoulder blades together. You're going to want to push your shoulders down as well. Now this can be a little tricky because a lot of times when people pull their shoulder blades together, they like to pull their shoulders up as well. But when you're pulling your shoulders up, you're increasing your upper trap tightness. When you increase your upper trap tightness, that's going to increase the tension you have right under your skull, and then that is going to lead to the problems that we were talking about. So when you're going to pull your shoulder blades back, you also want to push your shoulders down, and you want to get scapular retraction and scapular depression. When you do scapular retraction and scapular depression at the same time, you're going to, in effect, hit your middle and lower trapezius muscles. When you make the lower and middle trapezius muscles strong, you're going to take tension off the upper trapezius fibers, and then you can reduce some of your neck tightness, you improve your scapular strength, and you can adopt an overall better posture when you're sitting. So for those of you who sit at a desk for a long period of time, take about a 30 to 60 second break, stand up, squeeze your shoulder blades together, push your shoulder blades down, take some of that tension off your neck, off your upper traps, and really after doing this a couple times a day throughout a whole week, you're going to see some difference in your neck. You're going to see a reduction in tightness in your neck. You're going to see a reduction in stiffness, And if you're having any of those nerve pains going on, you should see that reduce.